I just can't believe she did that. Why would you do that? Some told me that that's what she did, but like, why would you do that? Hey baddies, it's your girl Sham and I'm back with another video. If you're new here to my channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you could be a baddie too. Now let's get into the vlog.
You got what I want and I know what you need. Let me feed your fantasy and you don't have to say a word, cause I know what you bout. Let me, I wanna see you, boy, you can pull up on me, pull up on me.
Hey baddies, it is Sunday, May 9th. Don't be like me and not wear your retainers for over a week because I wore these all day yesterday and all last night. Ooh, my teeth still hurt. Hey baddies, it's 12:40. I'm sitting in my car outside of the church I just left. Service ended at like 12:30, so it's nice that he has like a 2-hour service. Y'all, tell me why. The service was decent. His sermon was good. But then toward the end, he starts doing his like hooping and hollering. So he starts getting into that and he is telling everybody get up, stand up, run around, jump, scream, holler, do all of the things. I'm not one of those people at church. I want to sit, get the sermon, and I want to go home. So I'm sitting there, everybody else is screaming and hollering, and I'm just sitting there kind of like waiting on that part of the service to be over when somebody's grandma came up to me and grabs me and was like, stand up. And I'm like, bruh. So I stand up. He's telling people to wave their hands. So she's taking my hand and waving it for me. And then she just stood there holding me until the end of the service for like 10 or 15 minutes. And I was just like, can you let me go? Can you give me some space? Like, she wasn't even sitting on my aisle. She came from the aisle in front of me. Then when the invitation to Christ came, she was like, have you joined? Come on, let's go down the aisle. And I'm like, this is my second time here. I'm not ready to join yet. And she was like, oh, okay, I understand, but make sure you join and blah, 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 and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I'm just like, bro, like, I will join when I get ready to join. And right now, I'm not ready. And that's okay. But I just, let me say this. The lady was nice. I know she only had good intentions. However, I don't like people being in my personal space, especially people that I don't know. And then I'm not a touchy-feely type of person, especially when it comes to people I don't know. Like, that lady held my hand longer than my mom has probably held my hand in the last 20 years. You know? And that's not to say I don't like people touching me at all, but like, we have to have built a relationship for me to feel comfortable with being touched. So it was just like, it was a lot. And I just, Here's the trash chute. And here's the garbage of a bunch of barnyard raised, uncouth individuals who just refuse to put the garbage in there. Some call it lunch because it's only like 2:48, but this is dinner. Steak, asparagus, and some like homemade elotes that I have to mix up.
I wanna see you, boy, you can pull up on me, pull up on me.
Good morning, baddies. It is Monday, June 10th. It is 7:37 on the clock. I'm headed to work. I'm happy to announce that I've lost 5 pounds since I weighed in, what was that, Saturday morning? Although I'm just like really confused as far as like my weight is concerned. Like, how did I gain 5 pounds and then lose 5 pounds in the matter of like 2 days? And then really because I've been trying to get to like really like 160, but like I'll settle for 165. I've been trying to get to 165 forever. I've been like floating around 183, 187, like floating up in there. And then the next thing I know, I'm now sitting at 192. And what's crazy is, especially as of recently, since I've moved to Miami and I've been here since the end of March, I've been closing all of my rings on my Apple Watch, clocking way more steps, way more exercise time, and I think I'm eating less. Say I'm still eating consistently the same amount of food, I'm still moving more, so I'm not understanding why the weight isn't moving like literally at all. If anything, it keeps going up. I hope you guys have a great Monday. I am officially kind of moving up at my job as far as like they're sending me on my own to see the walk-in appointments. So, well, they're not appointments because they're walk-ins, but like I'm gonna be seeing the walk-ins all by myself. Crazy. Part of me kind of feels like I'm not ready, but at the same time, like I have been doing my job for a long time. So it's not the stuff pertaining to my job that I'm concerned about. It's just like I'm still fumbling through the systems at the new job. Like that's the only thing that I'm really concerned about. The information, I know it cold. The systems, not so much. I mean, I know it, but like at the same time when it has to be like Johnny on the spot, I start getting nervous.
A few moments later.
I wanna see you, boy, you can pull up on me, pull up on me.
Hey baddies, it is 12:04 Tuesday morning. I came home, ate dinner, stayed up till maybe like 7 something, and made the stupid decision of taking a nap. And I say it's a stupid decision because every time I've taken a nap at like 7 p.m. or later, I've woken up in the middle of the night essentially. So like I should have known better. I should have just like made myself stay up. I haven't done anything. I needed to do my laundry. My laundry is piled up this high. Haven't done anything other than like be in the bed. Hey baddies, it's Tuesday, the 11th of June. I am still cooking dinner. It's 9:06. Dinner's not ready, but I'll show you guys what I have. So I followed a little TikTok recipe. So I did spaghetti noodles, whipping cream, Parmesan, a lot of Cajun seasoning, a lot of smoked paprika, lemon pepper, fresh minced garlic, onion powder. And then I did like julienne, I think, some red peppers, some onions. I think I did a yellow onion. There's mushrooms in here. And then I have some spinach that I'm also going to add. Oh, on top is Italian seasoning, parsley, and a little bit of cayenne pepper because it doesn't have enough of a kick for me. I've added the spinach. I cut up the chicken thighs and put it on top. And now we're gonna mix. I have it on saute on low just to try to marry everything together. Sorry, I can't film and mix at the same time, but you get the point. All right, here are the final results. I was gonna say like bon voyage, but bon appetit. That's what I meant.
I wanna see you, boy, you can pull up on me, pull up on me.
Good morning, baddies. It is Wednesday, June 12th. I am headed to work. It is 7:44 on the clock. I'm making good time. So far, so good. I've been doing walk-ins by myself this week. I had 2 on Monday and 2 yesterday. The one yesterday, and I'm going to try to make it a very long story short, I was in the room with her for over an hour. Crazy, right? It wasn't good news that I had to tell her. It was actually very bad news. And she was very upset, and rightfully so. And I tried my best to be completely empathetic, understanding, like all of the things, because I'm like, I understand that you were trying to make a decision and you thought it was one thing, and come to find out it's a whole nother thing. What I will say is I appreciate her, and she's never gonna see this. I appreciate her for being upset at the situation, being upset at the system, more or less, and not taking it out on me. I've had it where people take it out on you and all you're doing is giving them the information. Having sat there with an hour, her having been patient with me being patient with her, I feel like better prepared. So yeah, I did just want to give you guys an update. I'm doing my little big one at work. But yeah, now I'm headed there. It's 8 o'clock. I should be there with some time to spare, and we're doing the same thing today all month.
6.5 hours later.
This has been the last 48 hours of my life. Non-stop rain. Like pouring down, will not stop. What's crazy is one of my old coworkers from Chicago came to Miami for her and her husband's anniversary. So yesterday they stopped by, we went to lunch, and they were supposed to leave to go back to Chicago, and it has not stopped raining. Okay, I'm in the parking garage at my job. Y'all, that type of rain that make you want to get your life right with the Lord. I have to put my glasses on. I normally don't drive with my glasses on during the day because I can see better, but at night I can't see far, and all of the lights, I have astigmatism, so all of the lights like splatter and it's hard for me to see. That also happens in the rain. All of the water like reflects extra light, and then it's harder for me to see. Not even walk on the sidewalk if I wanted to. Like, I have to walk in the middle of the street. What's crazy is I was checking to make sure that my car was close enough to the curb, and I hit the damn button on my umbrella and it closed, and for like 10 seconds I got completely soaked. I don't know which way to go home. It's raining so much that I'm still getting wet under my umbrella. Like, my head, my body is wet, legs wet, feet wet, fine, but like, why is my head getting wet? This is crazy. And this street is flooded too. I don't know. Look at all of this water. Look, I have to cross this intersection to get to my building, and how? It's flooded on both sides. It looks shallow right here in the dead middle of the street, but looks can be deceiving. The good news is we made it. Ooh, that's a big old bug. I would like to take a second and thank God for getting me home safely, getting me through the biblical rain safely, and I'm inside and we have power. My dad is making me go outside to check that my car isn't flooded. At this point, if it is, ain't shit I could do about it. Ooh. Glad I got these on. Unsponsored content, but let me hype these rain boots up real quick. Completely unsponsored by Hunter's rain boots. I've had these since college, like 2024. I've had these since 2014. They're still good, still thick, still work. So if you can afford you some Hunters, I would get you some. And they're good snow boots. I actually bought these. Well, I had my mama buy them. Hello. I was in college. I had my mom buy them because all of the girlies was wearing these. Like, these shoes were the business. And what you do is you get like one of the liners, obviously to help insulate it better. But they're really good snow boots because then when you get all the slush, you just wipe them off.
I wanna see you, boy, you can pull up on me.
Hey baddies, it's 12:52. Thursday. God is good. It's Thursday, the 13th of June. I done tried to watch this movie on Netflix, Under Paris, like 3 times. And it's ranked number 2, so the people are eating it up. I cannot get into this movie. It sucks. That's how I feel about the Meg 2, though. Like, the first Meg was good. The second Meg, I've tried watching it like 5 times. Can't get into it. Oh, and Atlas. I tried watching that movie like 5 or 6 times. And immediately just not paying attention. I don't know what's up with the movies and with the rankings. Like, who's doing the rankings? Because every time I see something on here and it's top ranked and it's a really good movie, it sucks. Oh, and I know some of y'all are like, why are you up? It's almost 1 a.m. It is. I don't feel like I'm going to work tomorrow. And no, I'm not calling off. I just feel like the mayor declared a state of emergency. It's flash flood warnings everywhere. And with that being said, I'm not going to work. Y'all need to cancel it, bro. There's no way you think I'm driving in all of this rain and the flooding, and there's a state of emergency. The state of emergency should, like, automatically, in my opinion, a state of emergency should automatically dismiss any non-essential working jobs, which I have. So I need them to hurry up and text my phone or call my phone and tell me that my job is closed for today, because I'm not going. There's no way they think It's not getting any better. It has not stopped raining. It's going on day 3 of non-stop rain. You cannot think I'm going to work tomorrow, bro. Call a day off.
6.5 hours later.
Good morning, baddies. It is Thursday, June 13th. I'm currently on my way to work, and I am not happy about it. First, I'm sure you guys can see the sun is shining in my face. If you look behind me, the clouds are still in full effect. I do want to take back some stuff that I said yesterday, because when I had checked the weather app last night, it said that it was going to keep raining until pretty much tonight. Like, as far out as I could see, it was going to keep raining. This morning, when I checked, that changed. So it said 7 and 8, it wasn't going to rain. 9 a.m., the rain is going to start back up, and it's going to keep raining for the rest of the day. I mean, hello? Y'all see it, right? I'm a wee bit upset. Not because I have to go to work, but because my job don't care about me getting home from work, clearly. Only thing they care about is me showing up. Because, yes, it's clear and it's safe for me to get to work today, and I thank God for that. But my route home, I fear, is not going to be safe and it's not going to be pretty, because it wasn't yesterday. And they didn't send us home early at all. Like, it was pouring, raining all day yesterday. The flash flood warnings were in effect yesterday. I don't know what county my job is in, but I know Miami-Dade County sent people home early. They're like, the weather, go home. The weather was bad enough that, like, other people got sent home early. We don't want you driving in this nonsense. My job didn't care. No, I went home at 5 o'clock. And then the entire way home, my phone was going off with the national weather alerts saying to seek cover. Go inside. Do not drive if you absolutely don't have to. And I was in the middle of getting home, so I'm like, I don't have a choice but to keep driving. Really, I just feel like if the governor of the state declares a state of emergency and I'm not an essential worker, I should automatically just not have to go to work. No questions asked. State of emergency, non-essential workers, stay home. But anyway, I digress. I hope y'all have a good Thursday. I was really looking forward to having a rainy day in the house, and obviously that's not happening. Hey baddies, I just left my dermatologist. It's like 6 p.m. Surprisingly, the downpour seems to have stopped. Like, it's kind of drizzling now, but all day today it didn't rain, which I wore pants to work because I was prepared for it to rain all day like it did yesterday, and it didn't. And now it's just drizzling. Y'all, tell me why my stomach been hurting all day, and I've been just feeling like I have this disgusting feeling that I'm gonna throw up, and I haven't thrown up, right? But just like certain smells, looking at certain stuff, I'm just like, ugh. I decided to go get a Sprite. I'm like, let me just try to like bounce out my stomach. Let me get a Sprite. I drank the Sprite, and then of course I started like burping. It's them damn red peppers that I put in that pasta that are damn near sitting in the bottom of my stomach, because when I keep burping, I can taste the red damn peppers that I ate damn near 24 hours ago. Hello? Like, and I still don't feel good. But I just, like, my skin is crawling, and it's just like, I don't feel comfortable in my own skin right now, and I hate when that happens. I'm walking home in the pouring rain yet again, and my backpack is still wet from yesterday. And at this point, I don't know if it's ever gonna dry, because it's just crazy. Complete and utter nonsense. I want to be clear. I came home and there's a shit ton of damn gnats in here. And I don't understand what the problem is. I don't even know how they're getting in here because my drains are plugged. And unless they're coming through the vents, I'm getting pissed. There's at least 10 in here and I've killed probably like 5 of them already. I want to make myself clear when I say I'm not exaggerating. There's a ton of gnats in here. Y'all don't even want to see outside of this door. I promise you, you don't. What's crazy is I saw somebody put in a maintenance request like 2 weeks ago. But a maintenance request, I guess, don't fix filthy. I'm going to put in another one though. And I'm going to put all the notes. Like, y'all need to get the drains. Y'all need to get the vents. Y'all need to spray every single room in this damn apartment. And like, we just gonna have to do something because I can't live like this. I don't even have food out in here. And they're just coming in here somehow, some way. And it smells like a damn old peppermint in here because I done put essential oils out to try to deter them from coming in here. I can't live like this. I'm not even living like this. And I still...
I wanna see you, boy, you can pull up on me, pull up on me.
I just want to show you the time. 12:13, Friday, May 14th. It's well past my dinner time, but hear me out. After I came into my room, seen that there were a ton of gnats, threw a fit, tried my best to kill them all, I went to sleep. I had a cup of fruit, and then I went to sleep. And then my dad called me at 10:30, and that's what woke me up, and I haven't eaten. I'm eating now because I'm getting heartburn, and I'm assuming it's because I haven't eaten in a minute, like since lunch. So I'm gonna eat, so hopefully in tomato sauce ain't gonna help, but I'm thinking I just need to put something on my stomach because sometimes not eating causes acid reflux. Something told me not to wear these and I was running late and I wore them anyway. This place is so cute. I'm out with some of my coworkers. This is what I ordered. I'm supposed to shake it. Am I supposed to shake it hard?
Huh? Yeah, max is 15 times. I go into the circle like a man.
Okay, it shooketh. Hey baddies, it is Friday, June 14th. It is 7:25 on the clock. Y'all are not gonna believe what happened. So, a couple of weeks ago, I called the leasing office and I said, hey, you know, two of my roommates, I haven't seen them in a while, did they move out? They're like, no, they didn't tell us that they moved out. Okay, fine. But then I showed you, I said, they left a bunch of in here. I get an email today from the leasing office. Oh, you have a roommate moving in today. Here's her number and here's her information. Excuse me? The girl, the 21-year-old that was getting on my damn nerves, put our apartment on Facebook Marketplace and subleased it. Crazy. I did talk to the new roommate. She seems super cool, but it's just like, why would you leave all of this shit in here? Is my question. Like, I'm heavily side-eyeing the people that raised this girl because you had to have been raised outside in a barn. For you to have left the room, the bathroom, and the kitchen in the conditions that you did, and then had the audacity to sublease it to somebody. Yeah. It's food in the refrigerator right now. That's hers. Somebody should have whooped you as a child. Oh my God, I can't believe that. I did talk to the other girl because I wanted her to know. I'm like, hey, I don't want you to come in here and like get the shock of your life. But I'm like, this is what the refrigerator looks like, this is what the freezer looks like, and there's bugs everywhere. And she's like, what kind of bugs? And I'm like, it's gnats, and it's probably about 100 of them. But I just like, I would have felt wrong knowing that she was coming in here and it looked like this. I'm embarrassed about how it looks, and I don't even be in there like that. It's just, and then the leasing office, for you to send me somebody's information today and tell me that they're moving in today is asinine. Why would you move out leaving this place looking like this? And then you finna leave food in here? Who you think finna... Who raised you? I just can't believe she did that. Why would you do that? Some told me that that's what she did, but like, why would you do that?
I wanna see you, boy, you can pull up on me, pull up on me.
Good morning, baddies. It is 9:30, Saturday, June 15th. I just woke up from like over a 12-hour sleep. Like, I took a nap at like 8:30. I'm just now waking up. Today's an editing day. I pulled up my computer. I'm gonna sit here and edit because I have 3 weeks worth of videos, including this week, but 3 weeks worth of videos to edit, and I've done nothing. So, and it's raining. If the sun comes out later, I might go outside, but for now, I think I'm staying inside. And I have a good park. I'm parked right downstairs in the building, so like, I don't want to lose my park just yet.
A few moments later.
I edited for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, let me get up and take a shower and brush my teeth and stuff, because we're supposed to be having somebody move in today, and they told us yesterday. But she seems cool, and I do want to like be able to come out and meet her when she gets here. I don't know what time that is because I haven't talked to her today, but let me just get myself ready just in case, because ain't no telling when she's gonna come, and I don't want to be looking like this. But before I do that, let me show you guys the current state of affairs. I will say it's gotten better because I put this out. Yeah, it's gotten way better. I mean, it's still not perfect. There's still some strapping around, but it's not as bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a 3rd bottle of the apple cider vinegar solution because that seems to be working the fastest. Like, the light works, but to me it only works when it's dark in the room, and that's the one like form of light that's attracting them. This seems to be working the fastest, so I think I'm gonna put out another bottle just to see if it'll speed it up that much faster, because obviously there are a ton of gnats in there, but as y'all saw, there's a ton of gnats still left up in here, and I just want to like dead the whole situation. Bro, there's one in here. Oh my god. It was getting better, and now it looks way worse. And I don't even want to go out this door. I think that girl that left, who needed to be slapped, left some fruit or something in that pantry, because it looks like that's where they're coming out of. Like, for some reason, they're all hovered around the pantry. And even earlier today, it looked way better, and now it looks like there's 100 more. There's probably something that you had the audacity to sublet this apartment, and you left it looking like this. Y'all, I think I might have found me a new boba place. It's called Special Tea. It's not on the cup. I'll put it up here in the corner. It's called Special Tea. I finally was able to get a mango black tea with tapioca that tastes equivalent to Moti back home in Tinley Park, which I'll tag here too. It doesn't have the little mango chunks in it that I like, but this is close and it's really good. And the place that we went to yesterday was really good. I actually decided to try this because I was craving the place that we went to yesterday, but it's by my job, so like a 30-minute drive, and I wasn't gonna do that. This 5 minutes away from the house. I will be back. I'm glad I know that it's there, because this busting it. Like I said, it tastes just like the one from home. But anyway, I'm headed back to my apartment. I lost my good parking spot, which I'm not happy about, but it's fine. I needed to go outside and get some air because I'm pretty much gonna keep editing. It's like 7 something right now, and I have last week's video to edit and this week's video to edit, so I got a lot of work to do.